we are going to start the high mileage and neglected STI build with modifications, free modifications. That is actually removing modifications from the modified car. You follow me? Well, most modifications will be free, but we're going to start by removing all the modifications that I don't like and are questionable. Some of the other things we're going to do are pretty low budget and easy on the wallet, but they're well worth it.
This has been bugging me since the first time I saw the car. It looks like Allen key screw here, and then a bunch of double stick tape that isn't even holding anymore. There we go. It's just the tape. Oh, so satisfying. Next on my list, mud flaps. These ones are barely bolted on. So, screw here, off you go. Tell me that doesn't look better. This side has an extra screw in there, but that won't stop us. Clean. The rain gutter thingamabob is cool. I guess this is a Subaru one, but not when there's only on one side. The other side doesn't have it, so off you come. Go. Oh, a lot of junk. Super curious what the condition of the in-cabin air filter is. I can only imagine. Oh, it's got some color to it. I think I need to grab some gloves. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. These are not supposed to be this color. Not even close. Okay. Let's not flip this all over the car. Wow. Oh, geez. Alright, that might be contributing to some of the smell. Here's what the clean one should look like. This is a little brown just because or gray. It is the charcoal filter, but you can see there's nothing in there. Pretty clean, and this is just, I don't even want to touch this. Absolutely disgusting. Somebody's been making a little nest in here. It is embedded with just chunks of nastiness. And the color, oh, somebody's been smoking or vaping. Hopefully this gets rid of some of that funk smell in this car. I can't believe how bad this is. I mean, this is probably years of crud in here. Airflow up. This is a charcoal one, so the fan is down here. It's gonna be blowing up. So we're gonna do airflow up. And we just gotta kind of finagle it back into place here. On an angle that I can already feel the difference in air quality. This little chingas here, little dingle thingamabob, they do stick to windows, but you can also glue them down to your dashboard so they never go anywhere. See if we can get it out without destroying anything. Oh, she's glued in there. Good, of course. There we go. Almost. Come on. Oh, this thing is so sticky. It is completely stuck to my thumb. And it feels like it's going to take a layer of skin off with it. I'm going to remove the center console in order to clean up this silver trim here and replace the cup holder on the back of it for the rear occupants. Couple screws in here. You got to get through years of Red Bull and Monster sticky spills inside here. Vape juice. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's the vape juice. You can smell it. I think it's cotton candy. Unsnap leather boot for the e-brake. Have to remove the shift knob. And this should just, oh yeah, pops right out. Look at that. But we gotta do the shift knob in order to get this boot off. 375 threads later. And there it is. It's a little worn out too. Not terrible though. I think this just pulls up and over. Unplug the cigarette lighter. Oh, we found some money in here. Last car I did this too, I found someone's smoking pipe. Oh look, there's a microphone for that. It doesn't do a lot of good when it's sitting in the center console here. A couple screws at the bottom and a couple screws here at the top. Let's take off this part here, a couple extra screws. I don't think it can all come off in one piece. 2 extra screws at the top, under the armrest. Yeah, that's it. Now we can reach under here and unplug. There. Okay, that piece off. This piece. Oh, hey, there's a secret screw under here. Look at that. I see you. There we go. Okay. Now, will it happen? Okay. Yeah. We're moving. Okay. Victory. Both consoles side by side, you can see the marks here. That's pretty scratched up and worn out. This is really scratched up too, compared to this one is much nicer. I'm gonna have to see about switching over this STI ring and shift boot because the WRX one is different. The e-brake boot looks much better too. Switch over the switches. And basically, the main reason we're doing this is because I need that, huh? Double cup holder, gotta keep the people in the back happy. And we're gonna try the extra high, tall center console. Extra storage. And we'll give it a shot. We'll keep the other one for backup if we don't like it. You can see the STI ring has 6 studs and bolts going through it, and that one does not. So pull off the boot on both of them and unbolt it and see if the trim rings are the exact same. Once you pull the boot and the STI ring off of the STI console, there's a little bit of glue or some just leftover funk holding it together, but they are the exact same, except one is in much better shape than the other one. So now we're just gonna pop these on, a couple of screws, clean up the boot, should be good. I just noticed after playing with the sloppy shifter that this little snap ring right here isn't even in place. So, see if I can get him back to where he's supposed to be. But I really don't know where that is. I guess just far down as it'll go. I know it is filthy dirty in there, but I got the snap ring snapped all the way down back in place. And to my surprise, it actually tightened things up a little bit. I mean, not to my surprise, this whole white ball socket down here was just about coming out of its location every time I shifted because snap ring wasn't there. All cleaned up, bolts completely detailed because they were not even stainless anymore. They were granny shifting when I should have been double clutching. I was randomly looking through a bag of just a bunch of parts that I have, and I came across this, which I believe is the correct clip for the top of the center console. So I'm just gonna pop off the screws and see if it'll work. Boop! Sometimes I impress myself. I buy 2 or 3 of the same parts, thinking, oh, someday I might need an extra one. Today is the first day that one of my extra parts actually comes in handy. Since this taillight still doesn't match the other one, I am going to use a little bit of compound on a drill and see if I can, well, remove some of this window tint spray, whatever it is. It's not window tint, it's like a painted nightshade or something. So I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time at it. I do have a orbital detailer that I could use as well, but if it takes too much time and too long, I'm just gonna throw this in the garbage. Wonderfully unsuccessful. It doesn't look like it's actually doing anything, so I might have to do a little wet sanding. Compound was an absolute failure, so I'm going to try some 1500 sandpaper and see if that cuts through this fabulous shade of tint or not. A little itty bitty breakthrough right here. You see that? I hit all the way through. Maybe it was clear coated over it, I don't know. But look, we did it. This is not ideal. It's like a 5-inch backing plate, but the 3-inch one that I bought, the backing plate doesn't have the right chuck or whatever it is to attach this. So I just stuck a foam interface pad on here with, we're gonna start with 1000. We can always go up or down based on the progress of the sanding. Add some water and do a little wet sanding. Well, we broke through. It's kind of just chunking off now. I'm getting there. I wonder if it could be scraped off. It's weird. It's like a, you can almost peel it off. Look at that. I could just like scrape it off. Be finding this stuff in my ears. It's okay, as long as it's not on my taillight anymore, I'm okay with that. Now we're moving. Wet sanded to about 2000 grit, and you can definitely see a haze versus what it should look like. I don't know if this has been clear coated as well, probably not, but gonna try my best to make this look as good as this with a little rubbing compound or Menzerna polish and a microfiber cutting pad. I also noticed every single light bulb in the taillight is an LED of some sort, so those will all be coming out.
Well, it's got some shine back to it. It's good enough, so we're gonna call that done. Most of the big modifications that I don't like on this car have been unmodified, except for the roof wrap still needs to be removed, which is going to be a lot of work, but it needs to be done, and these headlights. I do not like these headlights. I'm looking for stock STI headlights to put back on the car, but that'll all come in a later episode. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like what you see. Hit the thumbs up down below and leave me a comment. Thank you.